They say you never forget the exact second your heart breaks. For me, it was 8:43 p.m. on a rainy Thursday. My wife, Claire, had told me she was working late again. The third time that week. Something in me, it wasn't jealousy, it wasn't paranoia, just instinct, told me to check. So, instead of going home after work, I drove to her office. The parking lot was almost empty. Her car wasn't there. That's when I knew. I didn't rush. I didn't panic. I simply drove. A friend of mine, Mark, had once mentioned seeing Claire at the Oakwood Inn on the edge of town a few weeks ago. Probably a business dinner. At the time, I had brushed it off. But now, every detail lined up. And when I pulled into the inn's lot, there it was, her car. I sat there for a long minute, rain drumming against the windshield, my hand tight on the steering wheel. I told myself maybe she was inside meeting a client. Maybe this wasn't what it looked like. But deep down, I already knew. Walking into that hotel lobby felt like walking into my own funeral. The air was thick, the lights too bright. I asked at the desk casually, pretending to be checking in. The clerk smiled politely and pointed me to room 214. My footsteps down the hallway were steady. Not fast, not hesitant. Just steady. And when I reached the door, I didn't knock. I already had a copy of the master key, an old favor from someone I once helped. My hand didn't shake as I slid it in. The door clicked open. And there she was. Claire. My wife. My everything. Her dress was half off, her hair a mess, her lips swollen from kisses that weren't mine. And him, David, my so-called friend, the man I had shared beers and laughs with, the man I once trusted. They both froze when I stepped inside. Her eyes went wide, her mouth opening, ready for excuses. His face turned pale, guilt dripping from every pore. I should have exploded. That's what she expected. She braced herself, covering her chest, waiting for the storm, waiting for the screaming, the accusations, the rage. That's what she had prepared for. But instead I smiled. A slow, cold smile that made her shiver. She blinked. James, wait. It's not what it looks like. Not what it looks like. I repeated softly, glancing at the sheets, at her bare skin against his. Tell me, Claire, how exactly does it look? Her lips trembled. She expected shouting. She expected me to break things, to break him. But I didn't give her the satisfaction. David tried to speak, stammering. Listen, man, it just happened, we didn't mean. I held up a hand, still smiling. Don't waste your breath. I'm not here for an explanation. I came here for clarity. And now I have it. Their confusion was almost comical. Claire sat there, shaking, waiting for the explosion that never came. I took a slow breath, my smile never faltering. You know what the best part is? I'm not angry. Not anymore. I thought the idea of losing you would destroy me. But standing here, looking at you now, I feel free. Her eyes filled with tears. She reached for me, desperate. James, please don't say that, don't. I stepped back. No. Don't beg. You made your choice when you walked into this room. I just came here to watch you live with it. She broke then, sobbing, clutching the sheet tighter. She wanted me to fight. She wanted a war, because a war would mean I still cared. But my smile told her the truth. I was already gone.